Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing yet another interview. Today I have Korean YouTuber Woojong Oppa with us today. I thought it would be cool to introduce you guys to, more YouTubers and more Korean YouTubers so you guys could get to know them now that I'm here in Seoul. So, yeah, without further ado, Woojong, would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure, Terry. Sounds like a good idea. Hey guys, my name is Woojong and I'm a lifestyle YouTuber and I make videos that will motivate you sometimes.
I've seen some of his video, guys. You should definitely check out his channel. He's a very motivating guy. Okay, if you're ever down in the dumps, check out Woojong Oppa. So we're gonna just start off with a couple of questions. So firstly, you're like me in a way, right? You're Korean American and you're originally from the States, right? So
Right.
Where exactly in the States are you from? Like what's your upbringing?
So this is kind of a hard question to answer because I lived all over the States, but I would say that my hometown is the Washington, D.C. area.
Ooh.
That's where I was born and raised.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you like it, like growing up there? Did you get to see like a lot of political stuff going on or anything, or not really?
See, this is what I tell people about D.C. It's a great place to raise a family, but it's not exactly the most fun area to grow up as a kid or as a teenager because there's not much to do. It's like the suburbs.
Yeah.
Textbook definition. Yeah.
It's not exactly like LA or New York,
Right.
per se, right? Not as interesting. But so you're originally from DC, right? And have you lived there your whole life in America? Or have you moved around at all, or just stuck in that one place?
Right, so I lived in the DC area, I lived in Washington State, California, Texas, Alabama, Georgia, Virginia.
And you moved around a lot
Yeah,
more
I moved
than
around
I did.
a lot, yeah.
So you're originally from DC, like you said, and you went to uni there? You went to university. What did you study there?
I actually went to a military academy, and I went
Ooh.
to the Virginia Military Institute, and I majored in psychology, concentration clinical psychology.
All right, so you graduated from a military academy. You have a degree in psychology, but as of now, you're not really using anything there, right? You're kind of focused more on doing what, like acting or modeling, or what exactly is your focus now, and why have you kind of turned away from pursuing what you originally studied in college for 4 years?
Okay, so to answer this, when you go to a military academy, you have to be commissioned as an officer afterwards. And so you have to get a diploma in something. And so when I was a high schooler, I was flipping through the pamphlet and I had to pick one that's most relevant to my interests, and I had no interest in engineering, mathematics, or any of that jazz. But then there was psychology.
Neither did I.
Right? Yeah, math is just ugh. But sorry for the math lovers. And so I was like, hey, psychology is not such a bad idea. And so I got a degree in that, and then I eventually decided, hey, maybe I should become a therapist. But then a little down the road, I realized I don't want to do grad school. And so I'm not a traditional therapist, and I'm using YouTube as my platform now to be a life coach and do motivational speaking. And then doing so, I can impact a lot more people rather than just one person across from me in a chair, had I been a therapist.
Great. So
Yeah.
so in a way, it's kind of like you're not exactly throwing away things that you've studied in college,
Right.
because you learned essentially how to talk to people and help them, right? With their
Right.
problems. And I guess essentially you're doing the same thing here on YouTube, but you just want to reach more people. All right, so let's talk more about that. YouTube, your goals, your future plans now. I know you kind of briefly have talked about in your videos in the past, you've talked about doing like modeling or acting as well as YouTube. But now that you've mentioned YouTube, you want that to be your platform to kind of reach out to people. Are you still kind of in the mindset of doing acting or modeling or pursuing that kind of medium?
Right now, I kind of shifted directions and I'm trying to become a full-fledged YouTuber, of course. I just started doing that a month and a half ago. And the second thing is I'm really trying to be a life coach, motivational speaker, and I'm trying to get my book published next year.
Wait, you have a book?
Yeah, dude, I'm writing
Oh
a book.
my goodness.
That's the little side of me not
Wait,
many people know.
can we know what the book's about? Is it like just like a motivational speaking book, or?
Well, there's two. One is more progress than the other. But one novel that I'm writing is obviously like a romantic story of a boy and a girl.
Oh, that's
and
awesome.
And the other one is a motivation.
I'm sensing some Wong Fu vibes going on when I
It's
think of
so-
like romantic two guys, on YouTube.
Think more Korean drama.
More-
There's gonna be a
more
lot of
K-drama.
tear jerking.
Well, you have the perfect audience for that. Who doesn't love K-dramas? Subscribe to Woojong, right? So you're working on a couple of books as well as doing, sorry, there's a fly in here, as well as doing YouTube full time. Do you have any plans to, change anything that you're doing, or do you have any big plans for your channel at the moment, or are you just gonna keep grinding, keep doing what you're doing now? Do you have any big changes to your content coming up?
I would say that I'm shifting directions from trying to be an actor, because I kind of put that on the back burner now.
Right.
Like, if the opportunity arises to act, I'll do it because I have the training now, but it's not my full priority. And then modeling, as you were talking about earlier, modeling is now a hobby. So if someone hits me up for a photo shoot or for an ad or a CF, I'll go do it, but I'm not trying to become like a full-fledged model. The direction that I'm trying to take my channel now is to become more and more towards inspirational rather than my old videos where it was just like skit comedy.
Yeah, I think I scrolled back on your videos like from oldest to newest, and you had some pretty funny skits going on, but you just decided, you want to take a different path, right?
Right.
I mean, who doesn't like skits? If you want to check out probably Woojong's funniest videos, go back and search his oldest videos on his channel. You'll find his best content there. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Okay, so now everybody knows that we're in South Korea. Woojong's been in Korea for, how long have you been here actually?
Since
You've been
April.
here a while, right? Since April, okay.
On and off, yeah.
And you moved directly from DC?
Right.
Okay, so you've been here like a good few months since April. You're doing YouTube. Do you have any plans to go back to the States, for YouTube, or are you comfortable here? Do you like Korea? And actually, why Korea? Why did you want to come here of all places? Not that it's a bad thing. I mean, I'm here as well, but why did you choose it? Just personally asking.
So my story is kind of similar to Terry's. So we both have a Korean ethnic background, and I actually never was really interested in Korea or knew anything about it. And my first time visiting was actually a couple of years ago, as a vacation, and I just absolutely fell in love with this place. And so the cool thing about being a YouTuber is you can do your line of work anywhere. And so I thought to myself, I'm in my 20s, might as well stay in somewhere that I love, right? And the cost of living here is not too high. And so I ultimately decided, hey, might as well spend the rest of my 20s or whatever in Korea. So here I am, Seoul, South Korea.
All right, so let's talk about your future plans. Do you have a 10-year plan laid out, or where do you see yourself, 5 years down the road? Do you see yourself, still on YouTube? Do you see yourself on other platforms, motivating people, speaking, as you said?
As of right now, in my time in life, this is where I need to be, Korea, to do what I'm trying to do. But in the future, I ultimately see myself speaking in front of many people, like an auditorium full of people, or even leading a seminar series.
I would attend.
So that's one of the things that I see myself doing in the future, is speaking in front of a crowd full of people and moving them, uplifting them. And other than that, I would like to have published more than 2 books. Also, I would like to open up my own company, which I need to have money to do. So hopefully maybe 10 years down the road, I can open up my own company that I'm still brainstorming about. And hopefully I can be in a Korean drama by then at some point.
That would be awesome.
That's the outlook for.
So you've got a lot of big time plans coming up.
They're not big.
You got your work cut out for you. You think you can handle all that?
To be honest with you, I wish I could tackle on more.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah, I wish I could. And to add on
Don't we all?
A personal goal, I would like to be married, within the next 10 years, have my own family too and all that.
Yeah, ladies, look out for that. Keep an eye on his fingers, okay? Wow, that is amazing. I mean, you have a lot cut out for yourself. You have a lot of really big goals that you want to achieve later down the road. What is one piece of advice that you would give to other people that have big dreams, big goals that sound really hard to accomplish?
So the one piece of advice that I can give to any of you, the person that's watching this, I'm talking to you. If you're watching this video and you do have a dream or a passion that's been put in your heart, all I gotta say is keep feeding it faith. Starve the doubts, because everybody has those moments where they feel like they can't do it, because dreams are scary. I'm not gonna lie to you, like, what I'm doing right now, every single day, it's a risk, because I'm like, oh my god, I could be broke the next week, because this is a very unstable lifestyle I chose. So, what I do is I just starve those doubts, and I say, no, I'm gonna make it. I'm going to make it. So that's what I want to recommend to you guys. If you have a dream or any kind of aspiration for future plans, and you feel like, what should I do? Keep feeding it faith. Say that you can do it. You will achieve it. You will accomplish it. Say positive words and reinforce it yourself. Because if you keep telling yourself things that other people are telling you, like, oh, you can't do it, I'm not smart enough, I'm not rich enough, then you're just gonna psych yourself out. So that one piece of advice I want to give to you guys is feed it faith, whatever your dream is.
So in other words, if you guys ever don't accomplish your dreams, you now have permission to sue Woojong for that not happening. No, I'm just kidding, just kidding. Okay guys, that's all we have time for today. This is Woojong Oppa. If you guys like him as a person, you like this interview, feel free to slap a like on this video and be sure to check out Woojong's channel. I'll be sure to leave a link down below in the description and we will see you guys in the next video.
See you.
Good night.